for tuning into Heirs TV.
Oh, nah. But life in the inner city. But the thing is, interesting thing is sometimes we act like roaches. When the light comes on, we all over the place. Nah, I didn't say no names. But I'm saying, as opposed to embracing the light, we're supposed to be in the light, right? Look, you said I just called y'all roaches, right? But embracing the truth and the reality at all costs, staying in the light. Psalm 51:6 says, God desires truth in the inward parts. And so we can't be so busy that we can't stay in the light and lock in and see clearly where we are and where God wants us to go. We just can't, I know a leader that would just, I think every 90 days, they would just change what they're doing. And sometimes we're like that. This is the business. I'm going to start this business. This is the business. It's the business for 6 months. And then this is the business. And then that's the business for 6 months. Then this is the business. Okay, I thought the other one was the business. See, so every time there's a level of resistance, then that's not the business. Or, this is what I'm purposed to do. Oh, no, this is what I was purposed to do. This is the ministry I'm supposed to be involved in. No, this is the ministry. See, stop. Just stop. Stay in the light. Let God show you where you are. Because I've had people come to, especially when I was in Ohio in ministry. So they come in the office and it's like, no, this is what I know I'm purposed to do. So I'm looking at them like, well, you're saying you're purposed to do this. Based on what? You're not successful at it. You failed at it consistently. So how do you know that you're purposed to do this? And you're focused too much on what you think you should be doing, so you're looking for your significance at the expense of your preparation. Why are you even focusing on what you think you're supposed to be doing? As if you're ready to do it. Have you embraced any of the basic character preparation stuff? Are you diligent in your word? Diligent in prayer? Are you in the fundamentals? Do you have the fundamentals consistently down? But this person was like, well, no, I'm purpose to do this. And then you would change it based on the opposition. See, all over the place, stay in the light. Stay in the light and embrace where you are. And listen to God and adjust to the things that you need to adjust based on where you are. So let's go to Ephesians 4. Sometimes we're so busy keeping up with them, you're not appreciating you. You're so busy keeping up with them, you're not appreciating you. I think we was talking about that a little bit on Sunday, how, somebody gets a car, I got to get a car. Somebody do this. So we are so busy comparing ourselves with everybody else. But look at this, Ephesians 4:14, that we henceforth be no more children. Remember when I was a child, spake as a child, thought as a child. Look, tossed to and fro, all over the place, too busy, and carried about with every wind of doctrine. It says, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. It's saying don't be pulled in every direction. See, and that's the dangerous thing when you're in search of significance and you're trying to keep up with them and you don't appreciate you. You can get pulled off to every wind of doctrine. But imagine if your child, how old is Josh? Josh is 11. So imagine he sees this 20-year-old and he likes what the 20-year-old doing, and he's trying to do everything the 20-year-old doing. And you're looking like, Josh, but you're 11. Why can't you just be happy at being the best Josh at 11? Well, it's the same thing with the church. If everything is, how come we're not doing what they're doing? They're 20 years old? We're kids. Why can't we embrace where we are? You want your kids, you see your daughter start walking around trying to be, a 35-year-old fashion model, and you're like 8. Why can't you just embrace being 8? Instead of trying to keep up with everybody else. I try to teach players, athletes this, Kendall plays basketball. But there's a way that you're the best you. This is the way that we lost a coach. So our next coach that came into college, I'm shooting in the gym. He said, Keith. He said, come on over here, man. He says, next year, we're all going to shoot our foul shots exactly the same. Oh, we're going to shoot 85% from the field. We all going to shoot. And this is how we're going to shoot. And I listened to him for a minute. I looked at him. I said, but coach, I shot 100% from the field last year. It wasn't a lot of shots, but I didn't miss none of them. So why would I change to shoot like you're telling me to shoot? I'm going to be shooting 15% less than I did last year. And everybody can't shoot the same. Everybody's different. My team in New York, one kid shot like this. He shot like this. Another kid shot kind of like this. It's weird how he shot. When you looked at my starting five, one kid shot from behind his head. They all shot different. They all finished the same, but they all shot different. They all made their shots because I customized it for them. And that's what God is trying to do. He's trying to customize he's customized a purpose for you. But we're so busy trying to keep up with them, we can't see ourselves. And that's what he's really trying to work on us, not getting pulled back and forth, up and down, all around, and just try to lock in. But we got to stay in the light to lock in. We got to, again, we can't be too busy to pay attention. We have to appreciate where we are. We have to appreciate our design. And we have to recognize the position that we're in. And when I say recognize the position that we're in, it's because sometimes you think, man, don't God love me? And what is he waiting for? Most of the time he waiting for you. And it's something in us that think when time goes by, he don't want me. I know a guy asked me 4 or 5 years ago, but that time that went by, so surely I can just get it, because time has gone by. And you show up at the guy's door and you be like, okay, so I'm here for purpose. He's like, yeah, so can I have you? The you that I designed and what I asked you to do. Did you do what I asked you to do the last time? And you'd be like, well, no, I didn't do that. But come on, it's like 7 years, And, I've been going to church and I've been pretty positive with people. I've actually went to the soup kitchens and helped out at the soup kitchens. Did you do what I asked you to do? What did you do with that fear? You don't still have that fear with you, do you? You don't have that lust with you, do you? And so we show up later thinking something's going to be different, but God is saying, oh, no. I'm still requiring what I was requiring when you decided that you was going to get busy, forget about me. So now you settle back down. Nothing's changed. And I think if we recognize, if we don't get so caught up and pulled in so many different directions, we recognize that ultimately we want the best for our kids. And I was sharing this with my son, and I share this all the time. Best thing we can give anybody is God. But the best presentation of God is you being what God designed you to be. Because imagine you talking to your kids, I need you to be what God designed you to be. The first thing kids are going to be like, are you? That was me, my dad was like, this is what you need to do. I was like, I see it's working for you real good. I was a little tripped, but I was like, I see it's working out for you real good. Like, don't give me your plan B. And so we talk about it a lot, when I was young, I gave away all my trophies. I was just not appreciating things. And I'm going to say stupid. I was stupid. So last year, or maybe the year before last, I'm not sure, I called my sister up and asked her for my Final Four plaque back and my trophy. She couldn't find the trophy. She gave me the Final Four plaque back. And I told my wife, I said, one, I should have appreciated more what God was doing through me. And then two, I need to be an example for my grandkids. They need to see some things. And when you're trying to get kids or the people around you to get beyond fear, you have to get beyond them. We're challenging you to walk by faith. We got to walk by faith. When you represent that which you're challenging people with, they're more inspired because they see it in you. at your level, whatever your level is. And sometimes we're so caught up in making sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do, we're not realizing we're the catalyst for them to do it. We're the missing piece. Once we do this, they see it. And they see more than you think. The kids we had this weekend were under 10 and under, right? So 10, 8, 5 and 4 will be 6 and 5 soon, right? But all the stuff that they saw, you would be amazed that they talked to us about, and how they process things, and how they picked up on the little things, because they had nothing else to do but pay attention. And so you'll be surprised what the children around you see. And you'll be surprised what they're using as an excuse for them not to do what they need to do. Just something to think about. That's all for today. Just wanted to inspire us just a little bit. Let's
Thanks for tuning into Heirs TV. The completion of this video or entire audio can be accessed at our website at www.heirscc.org or on Heirs CCC channel, YouTube, and Heirs Radio via SoundCloud and iTunes. Donations can be given at our website. Thank you. Remember, at Heirs, we believe we're just what you prayed for.